Welcome to Canada Box. So this is going to be a how-to of how to use DeLonghi's most basic espresso maker. It ranges below 150 Canadian, below 120 US. It makes a decent cup of espresso and basically is your bare bones small espresso maker. It size-wise, it's not too large, probably about a foot high and about a foot long, and has a very small foot. This comes out for water. You have a reservoir here. You have a single or a double. You can also put pods directly in. And you have your frother on the side here. So a pretty standard but basic machine. And I'll show you how to use it here. So first thing first, you're going to add water to the reservoir. So the reservoir comes out here. I'll lift that out. Fill up the reservoir. Water goes in the reservoir. And then you choose if you want your double or single. In this case here, I'm going to choose my single because it's already out. Double stays there. Your single goes into this piece. It's closed up. Plug it in. As you're doing the rest, you can turn this on and get it started. So you turn to this knob here. Okay. That means that it's heating up. Okay. You fill this up with the espresso beans you're looking to use. So I've grounded mine already here. I'm going to slowly fill mine up. So a lot of people online say this machine is hit and miss, and I would agree to a degree. It's not going to give you as much room for error. You have to make sure everything is done perfectly. Otherwise, yes, it's not going to necessarily give you the right, it's not going to pull the beans very well. It could be a little strong or a little soft if not done evenly. So first thing, fill it up to the brim, max, okay? Just got it filled up here, okay? So it's filled up quite well, you can see. You use your hands, you're going to push it down, try to even it out as much as you can. And it's going to go into here. Spin around. This is still heating up as we see. And there's a little piece right here. This thing. That right there. Which you can't see from the video. I'll try to turn that. Right there. It allows you to push down and basically get the cappuccinos, the beans pushed in there. So put this below it and go like this and push down. Now, strength-wise, you can also go like this and push up, whatever's easier. For that, I'm going to turn this so these knobs aren't in the way. Okay, push. And basically, want to get this stuff as firm in here as possible. Okay. So it's pretty firm. You can see there, pretty firm. Okay. This is going to slide in from the side and over. Okay, so it's going to go in here, like that. You can feel a little knob. You're going to turn it this way. This is going to be the hard part. When you feel it's very full, it's going to be hard to turn, but you have to turn it. Okay. And with this machine, it's a little bit awkward. Okay, but just like that. Now, you shouldn't have to fill it that full, but this is the way I found that you don't have to deal with any weak pulls. It's always going to be a strong pull. So just turn it until it's decently snug. It's not all the way turned in, but it's pretty secure. You can lift that up pretty easily. Okay. So I see that's good. Give it one more pull. There we go. Next, milk frother. It's ready to go. Okay. So get your espresso cup. Espresso cup. Below. and turn. It's going to be loud, it's going to vibrate. As this happens, you want to watch the beans here. You want to make sure what's coming out is not clear. You want to make sure you're seeing the coffee color. If at any point it's clear, it means it's not pulling it enough, and you should stop. So there's that. There's espresso. It came out pretty well, actually. Looking at the color. See if I can show you guys that. There's the color of it. And I'm going to show you in there's the color. So quite a good pull. And it's going to be strong here. I can tell just from looking at it. It's good. So it worked out well. Again, in order to make sure you get the consistent pull, you do have to struggle a little bit with this. It is well worth it. It's a cheap machine, but it works well and it's pretty consistent that way. If you don't fill it up to the max like that, I have had times where it does do a weak pull. You can generally tell the second it comes out, you'll basically see your clear water coming out. It's pretty simple. You see it, just stop it and put the beans back in there. Press it in. It's really important to press the beans in firmly, or the grind in, to make sure you get that. Now, in order to do the milk froth, I'll show you how to do that. Switch over to froth, this side. So that's heat. This is go, off, froth. Okay? Pour yourself some milk. And it is ready again. So I am cheating a little bit. I'm putting the milk right in the cup. You really should put it in a frothing cup, but not a big deal here. Put this in, not too deep, just a little bit in, and then turn this. And it is frothed, as you can see there. And we have some nice froth milk, really easy to use. When you're done, you will want to release the steam on it. Pour my coffee in. That's going to make I'll make a nice cappuccino there. This under here, release the rest of the steam. Now, typically, you would actually release a little bit of steam first into a cup to make sure you're not getting water into the milk. You can see that a little bit came out here, not a lot, but if you're doing your proper technique, you should do that first. Release it all. And that's almost all gone there. When it's all done, just strain it up. Refill your reservoir if you need to, if you use it on a daily basis, and take this off. And that is how you use DeLonghi's most basic espresso maker. Thanks for watching Canada Box. Cheers, and have a wonderful day.
It has its own tamp, which is nice, and it shows it tamping it when it's in the container, but I find it easier to use by itself. Just be careful you don't burn yourself. This works really well. That's not really in the way at all. This sticks in like so. One thing that I don't like about this is it's very stiff. This has to pull out, and it's hard to get it into place. And the machine is pretty light, so there's really nothing to grab onto it. There it goes. Okay, so that's one thing I don't like. It's got two little spouts, so you need 2 shot glasses. And then you just vibrates a lot. It's a slippery surface, so you have to keep them in line. It does make really good espresso though. And that's it. What I like to do is, it's a good idea to empty this right away, because once it cools off, this little lever goes forward, so you can just tap it out and then just rinse it out. Ready for the next one. I usually have a pour over coffee in the morning, but I've been having a quad shot with a little bit of half and half in milk, and it's really, really good. And I found one of my little cappuccino cups that happens to fit a perfect quad shot. So I've been using this. And then you put it over to the steamer marking and take a little milk and half, or whatever you prefer. Oh, I gotta wait till it's on the ready. I have to wait till this is ready again to get the right amount of pressure. Also, when you first get the machine, they suggest running it through with water a couple times. And they say to put a big receptacle here. The only thing I could find to fit was this big bowl. So that was the only thing I could find to fit under there. And then all you do is run half of the tank through into that, and then they want you to run the rest of it through here. You just move this, but you can see that in the instructions. It was pretty easy. Okay, it's ready. Now let's steam the milk. I really like the way this works. And it's quick. It says it takes 5 minutes in the instructions, but it really only takes about 2 minutes, maybe a minute and a half. I won't do it all the way just for save time. And another thing, which is important to do, is clean this right away. It's a lot easier to clean it. Once that milk dries, it's impossible to get it out. Really, really good. So overall, I'd say I really like this machine. It's real simple to use. It's kind of a pain to clean. This up here, you have to wipe this each time because it just gets full of stuff. And also, the only other problem really is the vibration's a little bit of a problem. This is kind of always falls off. But other than that, I really like it, and I think I'll be using it every morning.